William Jefferson Clinton. The name itself carries weight. He was the 42nd President of the United States. His story is one of ambition, resilience, and a deep connection with people. Clinton's presidency marked a period of significant change. It was a time of economic prosperity and global shifts. He was a president who seemed to understand the hopes and anxieties of ordinary Americans. His path was not always smooth, yet he navigated challenges with a unique political skill. This is the story of that journey. A look at the man from Hope, Arkansas. Bill Clinton's significance extends beyond his 2 terms in office. He represented a new generation of Democratic leadership. He moved the party towards the center. This was known as the Third Way. His policies aimed to balance fiscal responsibility with social programs. He was a master communicator. He could connect with audiences on a personal level. This skill was evident throughout his career. Young Bill Clinton moved with his family to Hot Springs, Arkansas. This was a larger, more bustling town than Hope. Hot Springs had its own unique character. Here, Clinton attended Hot Springs High School. He was an excellent student. He was also very active in extracurricular activities. He played the tenor saxophone in the school band. This musical talent would later become a famous part of his public persona. His high school years were a period of intellectual and social development. He was already showing signs of leadership potential among his peers. A pivotal moment occurred in 1963. As a delegate to the American Legion's Boys Nation program, Clinton visited Washington, D.C. there. He met President John F. Kennedy in the White House Rose Garden. This encounter had a profound impact on the young Clinton. Shaking hands with President Kennedy ignited his interest in public service. It solidified his ambition to pursue a political career. He saw firsthand the power and potential of leadership. This experience became a frequently recounted story. It highlighted his early aspirations and his connection to a legacy of democratic idealism. It was a spark that set him on his future path. Clinton's mother, Virginia, was a significant influence. After high school, Bill Clinton attended Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. He studied international affairs at the prestigious School of Foreign Service. This was a natural choice given his early interest in politics and global issues. At Georgetown, he became deeply involved in student government. He worked part-time for Senator J. William Fulbright of Arkansas. Fulbright was a powerful chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. This experience provided Clinton with invaluable insights into the workings of Washington. He learned about policymaking and political strategy. His time at Georgetown further fueled his ambition for public service. Upon graduating from Georgetown in 1968, Clinton won a Rhodes Scholarship. This prestigious award allowed him to study at the University of Oxford in England. He attended University College, Oxford. He studied philosophy, politics, and economics. His time at Oxford broadened his intellectual horizons. It exposed him to different perspectives on global affairs. The late 1960s were a time of significant social and political upheaval. The Vietnam War was a major issue. After graduating from Yale Law School in 1973, Bill Clinton returned to Arkansas. He began teaching law at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. However, his sights were firmly set on politics. In 1974, he made a bold move. He challenged incumbent Republican Congressman John Paul Hammerschmidt. This was in Arkansas's conservative 3rd District. Clinton ran an energetic campaign. He impressed many with his grasp of issues and his tireless campaigning. Although he narrowly lost the election, his strong showing marked him as a rising star in Arkansas politics. It was a valuable learning experience. 2 years later, in 1976, Clinton aimed for statewide office. He ran for Arkansas Attorney General. This time he was successful. He won the election decisively. As Attorney General, he focused on consumer protection and environmental issues. He worked to modernize the office. He gained a reputation as a capable and energetic public servant. His performance as Attorney General further enhanced his political profile. It laid the groundwork for his next ambitious step. He was quickly building a strong base of support across the state. Section 5. The Road to Washington, a new generation of leadership. As governor of Arkansas, Bill Clinton gained national attention. He became a prominent voice among Democratic governors. He chaired the National Governors Association. This role allowed him to showcase his policy expertise on a larger stage. He was known for his moderate, New Democrat ideas. These ideas sought to move the Democratic Party away from its traditional liberal image. He emphasized economic growth, fiscal responsibility, and welfare reform. He argued that the party needed to adapt to a changing political landscape. His work with the Democratic Leadership Council, or DLC, helped shape this new direction. He was positioning himself as a potential national leader. The decision to run for president in 1992 was a significant one. The incumbent president, George H.W. Bush, seemed strong after the Gulf War. However, the U.S. economy was struggling. Clinton saw an opportunity. He announced his candidacy in October 1991. His campaign theme was putting people first. He focused on the economic anxieties of middle-class Americans. He promised to create jobs and reform healthcare. His campaign was characterized by its energy and its innovative use of media. Section 6. The Clinton Presidency, Navigating a Post-Cold War World. Bill Clinton took office on January 20, 1993. He inherited a nation facing economic challenges. The Cold War had ended. This presented new foreign policy opportunities and complexities. His early presidency focused on domestic issues. He signed the Family and Medical Leave Act. This law allowed workers to take unpaid leave for family and medical reasons. He also pushed for a major economic plan. This plan aimed to reduce the federal budget deficit. It included tax increases on higher earners and spending cuts. The plan passed Congress by a narrow margin. It was a significant early legislative victory. It laid the foundation for future economic growth. A major priority for the Clinton administration was healthcare reform. Hillary Rodham Clinton led the task force on this issue. The goal was to provide universal healthcare coverage. The proposed plan was complex. It faced strong opposition from various interest groups. It also struggled to gain public support. Ultimately, the healthcare reform effort failed to pass Congress in 1994. This was a major setback for the administration. It contributed to a sense of disappointment among some supporters. The failure highlighted the challenges of enacting large-scale social change in a divided political environment. Section 7, Second Term, Trials, Triumphs, and a Changing America. Bill Clinton won re-election in 1996. He defeated Republican challenger Bob Dole. His campaign focused on the strong economy. He also emphasized his new Democrat credentials. He promised to build a bridge to the 21st century. His second term began with continued economic prosperity. The federal budget moved from deficit to surplus. This was a remarkable turnaround. The administration pursued policies like the Children's Health Insurance Program, or CHIP. This program provided health coverage to millions of uninsured children. He also signed welfare reform legislation. This law aimed to move people from welfare to work. It was a controversial but significant policy change. The second term was also marked by significant challenges. The Whitewater controversy, which began earlier, continued to cast a shadow. Independent counsel Kenneth Starr investigated various matters related to the Clintons. This investigation eventually expanded. It led to the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Clinton was accused of perjury and obstruction of justice. Section 8. The Elder Statesman, Global Initiatives, and Enduring Influence. After leaving the White House in January 2001, Bill Clinton remained active. He did not fade into quiet retirement. He established the Clinton Foundation. This nonprofit organization focuses on global issues. These include health, climate change, economic development, and empowering girls and women. The foundation has launched numerous initiatives around the world. It has worked to provide access to life-saving HIV/AIDS medication. It has supported sustainable agriculture projects. It has also promoted education and health programs in underserved communities. Clinton has dedicated much of his post-presidency to this philanthropic work. He has traveled extensively to support these efforts. Clinton also became a sought-after speaker. He commands high fees for his speeches. He has written several best-selling books. These include his memoir, My Life. He has remained a prominent voice in American politics. He actively campaigned for his wife, Hillary Clinton, during her presidential runs in 2008 and 2016. He also supported other Democratic candidates. His insights and political acumen are still valued by many in the party. Section 9. A Legacy and Progress, Reflections, and the Path Forward. Bill Clinton's legacy is complex and still being debated. He presided over a period of peace and unprecedented economic prosperity. His administration achieved significant policy successes. These include deficit reduction, welfare reform, and the expansion of programs like CHIP. He modernized the Democratic Party. He showed that a Democrat could win the presidency by appealing to the center. His political skills were undeniable. He possessed a unique ability to connect with voters. He understood their concerns. He could articulate a vision of hope and opportunity. These aspects of his presidency are widely acknowledged and praised. However, his legacy is also complicated by controversies. The Whitewater investigation and the Monica Lewinsky scandal led to his impeachment. These events tarnished his image. They raised questions about his personal judgment and character. Critics point to these episodes as significant failings. They argue that his actions damaged the office of the presidency. The debates over his conduct continue to shape perceptions of his time in office. His supporters argue that his policy achievements outweigh his personal mistakes.